Now it is coming.
Okay. Yes. So स्टार्ट करते हैं सर, ठीक है?
1920 it is coming like that.
हाँ, अभी लाइव हो गया, तो स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Okay sir.
ওকে স্যার। তো শুভ সন্ধ্যা সবাইকে। আজকে live.org লাইভ প্রোগ্রামে আমরা এসেছি একটা প্রোগ্রাম নিয়ে, সেটা হচ্ছে কেরিয়ার প্রসপেক্টস অফ ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং। তো আমরা এখানে কিছু কোয়েশ্চেন নিয়ে আলোচনা করব, কিছু প্রশ্ন, যে প্রশ্নতে লাভবান হবে উচ্চ মাধ্যমিক এবং জয়েন্ট এন্ট্রান্স পরীক্ষার্থীরা, এবং সেই প্রশ্নগুলোর উত্তর আমরা নেব স্যারের থেকে। ওয়েলকাম ইউ স্যার। স্যার হলেন ডক্টর সুধীর চন্দ্র সুর, ইনস্টিটিউট অফ টেকনোলজির অনারেবল প্রিন্সিপাল, জেআইএস গ্রুপের কলেজ, ডক্টর সুধীর চন্দ্র সুর ইনস্টিটিউট অফ টেকনোলজি। ওয়েলকাম স্যার। তো স্যার, আমাদের প্রথম প্রশ্ন, আওয়ার ফার্স্ট কোয়েশ্চেন, why do you think student should option for engineering after class 12?
Yes, it's a very soft question, and it has got a single answer, very soft answer it has got. First thing is, if we believe in society, and society is basically due to different kind of infrastructure, due to different kind of machinery, and up till the existence of human being, the engineering and different type of structures and the process which societal say pressure is being running upon, like day to day, if we look into different type of aspects, right early in the morning, if somebody else get up, then prepare for his work, get ready, use some buses or some say way of communication, all those things has got an impact of engineering. So till the existence of human being, the engineering profession will be there. Because of that, I strongly admit and advocate that engineering is the right profession after doing 12th class. Even the 10th class students, suppose they are going for diploma also, so that is also a sub branch of engineering, whereas 3 years program is there, and that program is also good because after completing the diploma you can get into the second year lateral entry for the BTech courses. Moreover, the most important thing I would just like to highlight over here is, in day-to-day working, you might have seen different type of appliances, or you can say electronic gadget which you are using. All those things, even manufacturing small ICs, different kind of engineering is being involved. So I think the engineering as a professional course will live long up till the existence of human being, and after 12th class, somebody opt engineering as their say career option. This is the nice one I can advocate.
बहुत अच्छे से समझाया आपने सर, थैंक यू। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सर, आपके कॉलेज के बारे में कुछ बोलिए डॉक्टर शर्मा।
Sir, yes, while starting, it will be my pleasure and love to just explain my college. Right now, our college, which is being affiliated as Dr. Sudhir Chand Soor Institute of Technology and Sports Complex, is now preferably and popularly known as Soor Institute of Technology, and being tagged as a short name, SUTech. This college is basically one of the flagship institution under JIS Group, and you might be knowing JIS Group. If you look into the eastern part of India, it is the biggest technical group being involved in all type of professional studies. You name the course like MBA, like any engineering profession, hotel management, dental, pharmacy, you name the course, and we are there to provide you the professional qualification. Because of that, my college, Dr. Sudhir Chand Soor Institute of Technology and Sports Complex, commonly and popularly known as Soor Institute of Technology, and tagged in a nutshell is SUTEC, is basically a brief introduction of our institution. And I would, rather than speaking on this particular broadcast platform, I would love if you come over here, and I will personally welcome every one of you. We will have a cup of tea. You can find out a sprawling campus, very big campus wherein the indoor stadium is there, very big football ground. Not only that, adjacent to our say location or boundary of our very huge building, we will be funding other grounds also. That means I think in the heart of Damdam, if you look into any institution having that much land, you won't be finding. Only you will be finding Tour Institute of Technology. So I welcome every one of you. Please come, do visit, or either visit on the website that is being will be further indicated by the Mayuk sir.
थैंक यू सर. एक सब्जेक्ट है इंजीनियरिंग स्ट्रीम में ईसी, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन इंजीनियर. तो व्हाई शुड स्टूडेंट ऑप्शन फॉर ईसी एज देयर स्ट्रीम इन बीटेक?
Yes, electronics and communication, of course, it is my love also. I am also electronics and communication BTech, and then I did a master's in digital communication and PhD in wireless communication. Frankly speaking, without electronics, even the computer science engineering is nothing else, because in computer we see the software part, but to run that software part, electronics is being required. So electronics is basically the key asset or the game changer in today's digital era. If you look anything else, you will be finding behind that as a plinth of that particular property as a electronics and communication material, or ICs, or say SMD, surface mounted devices. You open any electronic gadget, you will be finding different kind of SMD, surface mounted devices. And that is all in a nutshell. I can say electronics and communication is the core, you can say, branch wherein you people can go into even computer science streams also. I've seen many examples are there, live examples are there, and practical exposures are there. Electronics and communication people, they explore and they come out with flying colors. They give a tough fight to even computer science also. So electronics and communication is the core branch, evergreen branch, and up till the existence of human being, it will persist.
सर, इट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल सर. आप अगर इसके हायर स्टडीज और प्लेसमेंट एस्पेक्ट के बारे में कुछ बताएं इसी.
हाँ, नहीं मयूख वैरागी जी, थोड़ा सा मैं आप बाइलिंगुअल रहूंगा, बिकॉज मेनी पीपल माइट बी फ्रॉम झारखंड एंड बिहार साइड who will be looking
कोई बात नहीं सर. इट विल बी हाईली अप्रिशिएटेड.
यस सर, कि जब हम इसके प्लेसमेंट की बात करते हैं या हायर स्टडीज की बात करते हैं, तो देखिए इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स कैन even give, I have already said, tough fight to computer science people, even information technology type of people, even to electrical engineering also. Because when we look into syllabus, जब हम syllabus की बात करते हैं और उसके structure की बात करते हैं और सब units की बात करते हैं different subjects में, हम देखते हैं उसमें electrical का भी कई part है, उसमें computer science and engineering and information technology also, there are lot many subjects, like data structure is there, like DA is there, and like different computer organization is there, digital electronics is there, analog electronics is there, different kind of subjects are there which are commonly taught in electrical engineering also. इलेक्ट्रिकल में भी पढ़ाया जाता है, कंप्यूटर साइंस में भी, आईटी में. अगर आप हायर स्टडीज की बात करेंगे तो आप देखिएगा रिसर्च, आप मोबाइल का ही नाम ले लीजिए, द स्मॉलेस्ट एंड द सॉफ्ट गैजेट विच एवरीवन हैज इनटू हिज और हर पॉकेट, with only not only one SIM but 2, 3 and 4 SIMs also. That kind of gadgets have come up. तो ये सभी गैजेट्स में रिसर्च का एक बड़ा सेगमेंट है. तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन का बीटेक करने के बाद आप रिसर्च में जा सकते हो, आप डिफरेंट डोमेन्स में, जो कि मैंने कहा कंप्यूटर साइंस के डोमेन्स में जा सकते हो, सॉफ्टवेयर इंडस्ट्रीज में आप जा सकते हो, आप different type of scientists के different eras are being coming up, very new technologies are coming up. आप हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और हर इंडस्ट्रीज में आजकल क्या होता है, एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन इंजीनियर को रखना ही पड़ता है. so that he or she look after the hardware aspect of all software dealings or all automation that are there in the industry. तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन में हाईएस्ट स्टडीज में अगर आप एमएस की बात करें तो वायरलेस कम्युनिकेशन, digital communication, even optical fiber communication, these are the broader areas. Even VLSI, very large scale integration, and even the small scale integration and microchips, macro chips, all these areas. I won't be just reciting all those things because right now this is a common platform wherein some of the things may be understood by you, others may not be. तो ऐसे बहुत सारे एरियाज हैं जिसमें कि बच्चे अपनी हाई स्टडीज भी कर सकते हैं, इंडस्ट्री में भी जा सकते हैं, एक कंप्यूटर साइंस और आईटी वाले बच्चों को भी टफ फाइट दे सकते हैं, एंड दे कैन कम आउट विद फ्लाइंग कलर्स इन देयर ओन डोमेन आल्सो. इवन इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन वाले बच्चे एंटरप्रेन्योर ज्यादा बन सकते हैं. दैट मीन्स दे कैन बिकम अ जॉब प्रोवाइडर rather than a job seeker. This is the best part which nowadays if you look into electronics and communication students are doing on.
ओके सर, तो आपने कहा कि ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के जो बंदे हैं, बच्चे हैं, वो आईटी सेक्टर के बच्चे की भी टक्कर दे सकते हैं, राइट? तो आईटी सेक्टर में भी जॉब उनको मिल सकता है, लेकिन आईटी सेक्टर में तो कोडिंग तो अच्छे से जानना पड़ता है, ठीक है ना? तो एक ईसी बंदा, एक ईसी स्टूडेंट, तो कितना कोडिंग एबिलिटी उनको होता है, और कॉलेज उस एबिलिटी को उस एबिलिटी को बढ़ाने के लिए कितना हेल्प करता है स्टूडेंट?
हाँ, देखिए इसमें दो चीजें आपने पूछी है. यू हैव आस्क्ड टू क्वेश्चन.
हाँ, यस.
फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इफ आई आंसर, so I can just elaborate and advocate that when we look into the second year's say subject, even C++, data structure, and different type of subjects which are common to computer science people, like digital electronics, data structure, object-oriented programming, C++, Java, that kind of subject are common subject, and that are also learned in parallel to other electronic subject by electronics and communication engineering student. That is one part. Now second part is, if we look into our group, JS group, wherein different institutions are there, over and above to whatever is being taught in the syllabus, we have got a BCT, Beyond Curriculum Training Program, wherein as per the need of the industry, we train the student even for the coding part also. And the students who are very good, they come out with flying colors, and even they beat and they bag the opportunities of computer science students. I have seen there are live example. Even my students to whom I have taught, they are in at the level of say CEOs also in some of the industries, and that are software industries. So I think the thing is whether a student has got a flair to learn the coding or not, because those subjects are already there. If a student has got flair to learn the coding and BCT and other courses, he or she is religiously following, then I think nobody can stop any electronics and communication engineering student to be a master in coding.
ओके सर, तो ये जो बीसीटी ट्रेनिंग है, ये कॉलेज में सेमिस्टर में कितना बार होता है, माने एक सेमिस्टर में?
यस, ये आपने अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा, क्योंकि देखिएगा हमें भी ये ध्यान है कि टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत रैपिड चेंज होती है. तो हाँ. जैसा कि जेएस की बात है, हम हर सेमेस्टर में, जैसे मान लीजिए एक और सेमेस्टर है, और सेमेस्टर नियर अबाउट मिड ऑफ दिसंबर में खत्म हो जाता है, तो 25 दिसंबर से लेके 10 जनवरी के बीच में हम लोग बीसीटी की ट्रेनिंग कराते हैं उन बच्चों के लिए जो ऑड सेमेस्टर से इवन सेमेस्टर में प्रमोट होते हैं. और जो बच्चे इवन सेमेस्टर से ऑड में नेक्स्ट ईयर जाने वाले होते हैं, तो 25 जून के आसपास, नियर अबाउट, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पेंडेमिक सिनेरियो, 25 जून के आसपास उनका सिलेबस कंप्लीट हो जाता है, और जुलाई के फर्स्ट और सेकेंड वीक में हम बियॉन्ड करिकुलम ट्रेनिंग का एज पर द नीड ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स एंड देयर चॉइस वो कोर्स कराते हैं. मतलब एक साल में यदि हम देखें तो इवन और ऑड में हम 40 घंटे की 40 आवर्स की बियॉन्ड करिकुलम ट्रेनिंग कराते हैं हर बच्चे को, एज पर नीड, एज पर डिजायर एंड एज पर द यू कैन से रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री. और वो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है. The plus point is that is free of cost. We
very
are the
good.
only institution in Northeast, if we look into that, we are looking into what exactly is the need of the industry and how the technology can be imparted from the expert mind to the mind of the student. We take care.
আচ্ছা স্যার, এক অডিয়েন্স কে লিয়ে हम बोलना चाहते हैं कि যদি আমরা এই মানে কলেজে আমাদের স্টুডেন্টদের ভর্তি করি তাহলে কি হবে, তাহলে তারা মোটামুটি তাদের লাইফ পুরো একটা পুরো সুতোয় বাঁধা হয়ে যায়। মানে তারা পুরো কারিকুলাম গুলো পরপর কলেজে এমন ভাবে সাজানো আছে যাতে তাদের পরপর স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ চলতে খুব সুবিধে হয়। ओके सर, तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में जाइए। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में जाते हैं हम लोग कि ये तो पैंडेमिक सिचुएशन है, कोरोना के टाइम में एकदम जीवन पूरा स्टिल हो गया है, स्तब्ध हो गया है। तो पीपल आर आस्किंग फॉर द एंड क्वेश्चनिंग फॉर द एक्सेसिबिलिटी ऑफ द ऑनलाइन क्लासेस। तो इस मुद्दे पे आप क्या कहेंगे?
यस, देखिए अगेन ये क्वेश्चन बहुत सही क्वेश्चन है जो आपने पुट अप किया है। और मैं एक एकेडमिशियन है, माय फर्स्ट लव is looking into academics. I'm a teacher first, then an administrator. तो देखिए आपने बोला लाइफ पेंडेमिक के कारण स्टिल हो गई है, मैं कहता हूँ स्टिल नहीं हो गई है, अस्त व्यस्त हो गई है, मतलब बिखर गई है। तो मैं आपसे एक बिखर गई है रादर, तो मैं आपको दो चीजें कहना चाहूंगा। देखिए ये इंस्टीट्यूशन टू इंस्टीट्यूशन, ये जो ग्रुप है जिसके अंडर जिसके फ्लैगशिप में आप अपना इंस्टीट्यूशन और रन कर रहे हैं, उसके विजन और मिशन पे डिपेंड करता है। पहली चीज, हमने ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म, आपको मालूम होगा पेंडेमिक लास्ट ईयर 14 मार्च को जब जैसे हुआ, इवन विद इन a day, rather say within a second, we have taken an initiative to come up with the online classes, online lecture without having uninterrupted, you can say, academic. So that we were the first people throughout this eastern part of say India who have taken that initiative, and we owe the responsibility of the society. Now, how we did it? We have started the classes using Google Meet, Zoom platform, even different other online platforms were there, even My Perfectice platform, different things were there. Now we look into academics. There are 3-4 aspects which has to be taken care. First is how the classes will be conducted. Now prior to conducting the classes, for 2-3 days, we have acquainted our student, we have made our student technically sound to accept or to be familiar with the different kind of technical platforms wherein we will be taking the classes, like Google Meet, Zoom, all those platforms. Step by step we have facilitated, we have made our student understand how this platform will be used for the classes. First thing was that. Once the classes is over, the second part is how you are evaluating, that means the assessment process. For examination also, we have used the online platform, open book test, as well as quiz, as well as Google Meet platform and My Perfectice platform for analysis part also. That means once a teacher or any technical assistants are taking the laboratory or taking the classes, after that we have ensured that whatever the teacher are teaching is basically equally say transformed from the teacher's mind or the technical assistant mind to the student. For that, evaluation was being done, and after proper evaluation, whatever the feedback was there, based upon the feedback we have interacted with the student. Not only that, over and above to, after for every semester we generally have 2 slot examination. After 1 slot examination was over, we have interacted with their parents also. Suppose parents are facing some problem, even data network problem, or how the technology is basically accepted or understood by the student, that kind of thing, one by one we have interacted through mentorship program, through parents teacher meeting program, and we have ensured that there is no problem as far as student learning is concerned whether it's a theory class, whether it's a tutorial class, whether it's a practical class, and even the examination. We have taken everything very religiously and very systematically.
थैंक यू सर. सर आपने बोला कि प्रैक्टिकल क्लासेस, राइट? अभी बोले आप प्रैक्टिकल क्लासेस, तो दैट मीन्स ये थ्योरी के साथ साथ प्रैक्टिकल भी होता है हर एक सब्जेक्ट के लिए. तो ये प्रैक्टिकल क्लास ऑनलाइन में क्या मुमकिन है? ऑनलाइन मोड
हाँ,
में
बिल्कुल।
प्रैक्टिकल क्लास क्या मुमकिन है? अगर है तो कैसे किया जाता है, और कॉलेज कैसे
हाँ,
इसके ऊपर इनिशिएटिव ले रहा है?
देखिए, प्रैक्टिकल के लिए मैं आपको बिल्कुल इजी वे में बताऊंगा कि आजकल डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ ऑनलाइन प्रैक्टिकल प्लेटफॉर्म्स अवेलेबल हैं. कई यूनिवर्सिटी ने अपने खुद के ही प्लेटफॉर्म क्रिएट किए हुए हैं एक्सपेरिमेंट को करने के लिए, बट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया and even different organization of repute like IITs, NITRR, they have provided certain virtual platform wherein all experiment as per the syllabus of different universities, not only MACOUT I am talking about. Throughout India, there are different universities who have got different kind of curriculum, but NITRR, IITs, and there are many other virtual say, laboratory platforms that are available. And everyone, not only we, but whosoever wanted to conduct the practical through a virtual platform, they can conduct it. It's very easy and very smooth also. There is no hindrance and it is self-explanatory. The best part of all those virtual laboratory platform is it is self-explanatory. But in our institution, what we generally do, whenever the practical classes is there, first say, because practical classes of 2 hours, some classes are for 3 hours duration. In first half an hour, we make the student understand how that virtual platform have to be operated, what kind of input have to be given. Suppose a transistor is being utilized to amplify a low frequency signal. So what should be the input? How the input will be given? How that particular say transistor will be biased? Biasing will be done. How the output will be taken? All those things are firstly explained. And after explanation, the teacher and the TA, they demonstrate that if these are the inputs, these are respective outputs, and observation table can be drawn. After observation table, a graph can be plotted. So all those three, four things like input device, computing unit, output device, all these three things are being explained first. Once it is being explained, TA used to take the readings. And once the reading is being taken, it is being handed over to the students to run the virtual platform, give input as per his or her own desire, take the respective output, plot the graph, and after plotting the graph, they generally show it to their TA and teachers online itself. So it is very, very, say, very easy and very much possible also. So this way we are doing, because as we know, whenever there is a will, there is a way also, it is well said. So what we are doing is, we are firstly motivating our students and making them understand what are the things that are available. And after all those things are being explained fruitfully, we left to the students to have their own imagination of what exactly the input they want to go give. And based upon the output obtained, they will see what is being done in the computing unit.
अच्छा सर, और एक सवाल इस लैब रिगार्डिंग सवाल है. तो वर्चुअल लैब ऑनलाइन मोड में स्टूडेंट कर रहा है अभी पैंडेमिक सिचुएशन में. तो अभी जो अनलॉकिंग धीरे धीरे हो रहा है, हम सब नॉर्मल हो रहा है, देख रहे हैं, लोग निकल रहे हैं, काम पे भी जा रहे हैं. तो ये क्या पॉसिबल है कि स्टूडेंट को सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग मेंटेन करके उसको कॉलेज में लाके थोड़ा थोड़ा लैब किया जाए, लैब जो एक्सपेरिमेंट है ये करवाया जाए? अगर कुछ स्टूडेंट का ऐसा सवाल होता है तो जवाब क्या होगा सर इस बारे में?
बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं मयूख जी. देखिए, मैं आपको लास्ट टाइम का एक्सपीरियंस थोड़ा सा शेयर कर रहा हूँ. हमारे पास एक नोटिफिकेशन आया था वेस्ट बंगाल बोर्ड से उन्होंने ये कहा था कि फाइनल ईयर और सेकेंड ईयर के स्टूडेंट्स को आप लोग क्लस्टर मीन्स छोटे छोटे सेगमेंट्स में 6-6, 7-7 के क्लस्टर में बच्चों को बुलाओ, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग के हिसाब से प्रैक्टिकल कराओ। तो देखिए, गवर्नमेंट का नोटिफिकेशन या बोर्ड का नोटिफिकेशन जब आता है तो हम फ्रूटफुली वी वेलकम दोस नोटिफिकेशन, और हम खुद भी चाहते हैं, क्योंकि देखिए इंजीनियरिंग प्रोफेशन एक ऐसा प्रोफेशन है जिसमें प्रैक्टिकल होता है तो ही बच्चे को थोड़ा सा आनंद आता है और उसको थोड़ा लगता है कि वो कुछ कर रहा है एकदम। लेकिन हम लोग इस समय गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया और वेस्ट बंगाल गवर्नमेंट के प्रोटोकॉल, जो कोविड के जो प्रोटोकॉल्स है उससे बंधे हुए हैं। लेकिन मैंने आपसे कहा, हम ये समझते हैं, हम अपनी जिम्मेदारी को बिल्कुल बेहतर तरीके से समझते हैं और हम मानते हैं कि जब भी हमें प्रोटोकॉल में थोड़ा सा रिलैक्सेशन मिलेगा और गवर्नमेंट के ऑर्डर्स आएंगे, हम खुद चाहते हैं कि हम अपने बच्चों को बुलाएं, छोटे छोटे क्लस्टर्स में बुलाएं, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग रखें, क्योंकि देखिए वो उनकी सेहत भी हमारे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। उन सबका ध्यान रखते हुए और प्रोटोकॉल्स को फॉलो करते हुए हम भी चाहते हैं कि हम प्रैक्टिकल्स उन बच्चों को अपने कॉलेज में लाके करवाएं, और बिल्कुल पॉसिबल है ये।
ओके, वेरी गुड सर, वेरी गुड, थैंक यू सर। तो इसी में तो सब्जेक्ट में उसके सिलेबस में बहुत सारा लैब्स क्लास होगा, तो क्या आप लैब्स के इक्विपमेंट्स और कितना रिच है इसी का लैब, तो उस मुद्दे पे कुछ बताएंगे तो अच्छा होगा।
हाँ देखिए, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन में राइट फ्रॉम फर्स्ट ईयर को आप असाइड कर दीजिए, क्योंकि फर्स्ट ईयर में फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री और इंजीनियरिंग ड्राइंग और एक वर्कशॉप आता है जिसमें टिन स्मिथी, ब्लैक स्मिथी, कारपेंट्री, ऑल दोज थिंग्स बच्चे करते हैं कॉमनली, एंड इट्स फर्स्ट ईयर इज मोर और लेस कॉमन। And physics, chemistry, they are well aware. The students of 12th are well aware because they also do it in their, say, schools from wherever they come, and either from Jharkhand board, Bihar board, West Bengal board, CBSE board, ICSE board, or any board, they do it. The change part is the engineering drawing as well as the workshop, wherein tin smithy, blacksmithy, all those carpentry, other things are there. So that is the change part. Now coming to second year onwards, we have got analog electronics, we have got EDC1, EDC2, digital electronics, and C++ laboratories are there. And just about to that, we have got analog communication, then we have got digital communication, all those, even digital electronics, then VLSI techniques, radar communication, satellite communication, advanced antenna lab is being there. So different kind of laboratories are being there. Right now, if I explain any of the things in this particular platform, I will not be testifying with the students of 12th class. So what I can, whatever the names I have suggested, like radar communication, that is a lab. Advanced antenna communication is again a lab. Digital electronics is there. Even analog communication lab is there. Digital communication lab is there. All those different kind of setups are being there, which basically nowadays, even using, if you are using mobile, you might be having that inside the mobile. If you look into the processes, different kind of electronic laboratory processes are running up. Even VLSI is very, very advanced lab, wherein different mentor graphics and different simulation, GenID, and different kinds of softwares are being available. Different kinds of kits are there. Spartan kits with higher versions, Spartan kits are being there. So if I explain all those things right now, it will not be justifying with the students' knowledge and will not be mapping up. But I will love if you come to the college, if you get time. Where there are not many other people and technical experts who are available in the college. We will welcome every one of you. If you are aspirant to have the BTech course in electronics and communication as your career, please do come. We will love to explain you each and everything in the laboratory also, and show you different kinds of kits that we do have, that you generally undergo when you complete your 4 years of graduation in BTech electronics and communication.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। তো পড়াশোনার কথা তো অনেক হলো, এবার স্যারের থেকে আমরা জেনে নেবো যে আমরা কলেজে এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিস কি করতে পারবো। তো স্যার, what about the co-curricular activities and the departmental stage and as well as the college stage?
Yes, dear students, you might be knowing, as far as I have already said, that our group is basically the group which looks into multi-dimensional, you can say, growth of any students who are coming to our organization, who are trusting us for their 4 years of graduation program, or 3 years of say, diploma program, or 2 years of master's program. We know that if the student has got multi-domain facet in his or her way of doing, then he or she will be robust enough and susceptible and accepted in the market. There are different club activities which we do have in our college. We do have club in the sense like there are music club, there are different poetry club, there are different kind of dance club is there, even project club is there. Different kind of club activities we do have, and we keep on promoting also. Over and about that, we know that we people generally teach the theoretical part, but what is going in the industry, we call industry experts also, to have the deliberation of what is exactly the need of the industry and how the students will be absorbed in the industry. Same way, for overall development, we have technical fest. We have got different kind of cultural activities wherein the student can showcase their talent. We do have a annual sports program also, wherein the student who are extraordinary have got a love in their as a domain of sports. They can just take the part over there, and they can come out with flying color with their own potential and their own aspect of love if they are good in academics or athlete or all those. That means if we look into anything else, that is the need for multi-domain, say, growth of any or students or any human being, rather say, those type of things we generally take care. Maybe due to curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular activities.
Okay, thank you, sir. So next question is, sir, skill development is a vital part of any professional courses. What are the steps taken by the college regarding the same?
Regarding what? Will you
Regarding
please
the
repeat?
same, what are the
Regarding
steps taken by the college regarding the same about the skill development program?
yeah, skill, yes, of course. The skill generally says you are working for something else. Now, whenever skill is nowadays more frequently used in many type of say statements. Even government of India is now every time if any notices come, they talk about skill. What is skill? Let me explain in a very few very simple way. Skill is basically the practical knowledge you gain out of theory. That is skill. Suppose you have been taught in in your class to amend a switch, or if a fuse gets blown off, you are being taught to explain how the fuse can be amended. Now, using a fuse, I am very simple example I am taking. That is also a skill. You should know how much current is being required in your appliances, electronic appliances. Based upon that, you will put a small copper wire for the fuse. You cannot say amend the fuse with a heavy copper wire, because if heavy copper wire is there, then heavy copper wire will be creating a low reactive say resistive part, and once the low resistive part is there, your appliances will burn. So based upon the knowledge you have gained, the practical ability of the knowledge which you have gained is a fuse wire should be selected in such a way that the appliances does not get burned. So this is the skill. Same way, another example is, like say for example, we have been say educating and making our students understand digital electronics, and even different kind of say analog electronics, different kind of devices wherein we ask them to monitor the stepper motor. But using the stepper motor, the students make their own robots. How they make it? Because they know what exactly is the practical application of that stepper motor. How much steps have to be rotated? What kind of thrust or what kind of say actuation has to be given to the stepper motor? How the stepper motor can be drive, and once this how the stepper motor can be interfaced to have different kinds of applications or different kinds of movement from theory. If practical applicability is being understood by the student, then we can say a practical skill is being developed. Skill is which way the theory is being utilized by a particular student, he or she, to have the practical application being implemented for a societal work or for any application to be resolved. That is skill.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So, sir, next question. How rich the library you have, and how student can access the library in this pandemic situation at online mode?
Yes, there are two questions you have asked as far as the richness of the library is concerned, because library is
Exactly, sir.
always the part of any organization or any institution who are running the professional courses. First thing I want to say that as per the mandate of AICTE, suppose the mandate of AICTE simply says that you should have 30,000 books. We have got more than 10 to 20% more than whatever is prescribed by the AICTE. Presently, we have got ample books, near about 42,000 books are being there, which is much more as compared to whatever is the requisite as far as our intake is concerned. That is first question. Now coming to the online access of the library books and other things, you might be knowing even Government of India has created lot many online platforms, and even different kind of say publishers, they have created an online platform wherein the students can access online different kinds of books. In over and about to that, we are when the pandemic was slowed down in the month of March, we have provided the books by calling the students in cluster, small cluster. When the government also said you can call small cluster, then 20% of the students in strength, and with a proper pandemic protocol, following the protocol, you can give the books also. The hard copies of the books were also being provided, and different online platforms that are being available by different publishers, wherein all sorts of books, all engineering books. Even Government of India has also provided different portals wherein the student can access the books. And I think accessing the books via electronic media is far better as compared to this hardware books. I prefer that. I may be wrong in my concept, but I love to see all those things because it is readily available. It is portable also. You are not supposed to carry out even in small handheld device, your say smartphone or tablet or even in your laptop. You can have those books, and anytime, anywhere else, you can carry and you can read out and you can revise also. You can do whatever you want to do it with the soft copy.
Thank you, sir. Next, what are the platforms being used for online theory as well as the practical classes?
Online theory, basically we are using Google Meet. We have got our own LMS platform also, and that is being we are fortunate enough that our group has created this platform, thanks to Honorable MD sir and Simaprit sir, who has given the consent to have within a short span of time our own LMS platform. Over and about to that, for other type of say even teaching theory and practicals, we generally use Google Meet, we use My Perfectice platform, and even Zoom also to some extent. And our own LMS is already being there. I think we are not facing any problem. Over and above to that, what we do whenever we take the classes, at that time, whatever we do it, we upload it on the new LMS also, and we in the hash portal also we have got our own portal wherein we upload it. The students who are unable to say attend the class during that span of time when the routine is being there of particular class, due to say data network issue, due to any other issues, or due to some family problems, they can just go to the hash portal and then retrieve and see what the teacher has taught in a particular lecture. So day wise, whichever the lectures are being there, they are recorded, they are uploaded also, and they are easily accessible. Student can retrieve access whenever and whichever way, or at any time whenever he or she needs. That is, it is ubiquitous in nature.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर। फिर से एक बार को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज पे वापस जाते हैं। तो क्वेश्चन ये है कि ऑनलाइन मोड में को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज क्या संभव है कर पाना, और अगर है तो कितना को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज किया गया है अब तक ऑनलाइन मोड में?
देखिए, यस, ये ठीक है। देखिए, हर चीज पॉसिबल है। Everything is possible. There is nothing impossible in this world. Now the thing is, if pandemic has come up as a challenge, every one of us, I think the whole humanity should handle each other and find out the ways and means by which we can overcome this pandemic period. Curricular, co-curricular, even extracurricular, everything is possible. I can name different kind of activities like seminar. After, of course, seminar has converted into webinar, industrial visits, even many type of cultural program, even award ceremony, farewell, alumni meet, parents teacher meet, or even sports, different type of functions, different type of celebration. 26th, say Independence Day, 26th January, 15th August, even that we have got the Independence Day and Republic Day, 26th of January. Everything, whatever you name the thing, which is to be done on virtual platform, where we did it. Not only we did it, we did it with a very enthusiastic, religiously, and speedily and successfully, because our student has also handled each other. I already said, whenever that kind of say critical condition or pandemic condition comes, I may pray to Almighty that this kind of condition should be over as soon as possible. But if in near future also, if that kind of thing comes, the humanity should win, and because if the humanities has got a tough, you can say, nature and burning desire to fight with a dedication and desire, then any type of pandemic that is coming up in near future also, which is presently we are facing, we can overcome, because it is the will and the wish of human being, how he or she wanted to utilize his or her time to overcome this pandemic. Everything is possible.
एकदम। So sir, what is the overall placement scenario? एंड जो कंपनीज आते हैं, कौन कौन से कंपनीज आते हैं कैंपसिंग के लिए?
If we look into today's scenario, of course there is one thing that comes to the mind. Nowadays software companies are coming, but those software companies are hiring all the people. Even they are hiring civil people, electronics, electrical, mechanical. Like I can name Infosys, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Cognizant, Genstar, any company, you name the company, because the best part of our group is the company generally, whenever the company comes, they look for a full drive. And JS Group has got too many engineering colleges, other professional bodies also, different diploma college, pharmacy college. And this JS Group, the company, class A company or reputed pan-India company, they come because they find out the full campus over here very easily, and we provide the student in bulk to them. This is not the advantage with any of the single institution. Suppose any institution is there, whenever the company comes, they ask for the bulk, they are unable to provide. But as far as we people are concerned, we are fortunate enough and we are lucky also that whenever the company comes, they love to come over here, and any of the say group institution, the campus is being there, and our students also get the equal opportunity to go over there, participate, because the common curriculum of even the PCT training and whatever we in the form of different type of technical skills that are being needed as far as the industries are concerned, we provide a common platform to all the students of all the groups. So this is the something good which we can see in our group only and our institution, if I compare it with other institutions. And the
Thank you, sir.
scenario is really good. Of course, due to pandemic, there are less companies came, but still, if we look into the uh, when pandemic was not there, it is not much less. It is in line, or you can say it is mapping with what was prior to this pandemic period only. But little bit slower, say slowdown is being there, but not too much. It is as per map. And this year, I think more companies have come up with greater, you can say, target of recruiting the students. I think the prosperity and outlook and you can say the broader spectrum simply says that there will be a huge demand of engineers of all the discipline in coming up uh, decade. You can say 1 or 2 decades. Huge demand will be there of the engineer.
थैंक यू सर. सो हम तो देखते हैं कॉलेज इंजीनियरिंग, स्पेशली इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज से रैगिंग के छोटा मोटा शिकायत तो आ ही रहे हैं. तो व्हाट इज द सिनेरियो ऑफ रैगिंग इन योर कॉलेज?
Sir, our college is basically the decade plus 2 years. That means 12 years older institution. We are not a new institution. And at the nutshell, I will thank Almighty and the management that right from inception, that means 2009 till date, this campus is zero ragging campus. That means no cases has been registered.
थैंक यू सर. तो प्लेसमेंट के बारे में हम बात करते हैं. तो प्लेसमेंट प्रिपरेशन लेने के लिए एक स्टूडेंट को कॉलेज कैसे हेल्प करता है? प्लेसमेंट के प्रिपरेशन लेने के लिए देखिए, अगर हम सब्जेक्ट के मार्क्स कैरी करने का जो प्रिपरेशन है और प्लेसमेंट का प्रिपरेशन दोनों डिफरेंट है. तो प्लेसमेंट के प्रिपरेशन के लिए एक स्टूडेंट को कॉलेज कैसे हेल्प करता है?
देखिए, प्लेसमेंट की जो आप बात पूछ रहे हैं, 3 तरीके हैं हमारे पास जो हम लोग अडॉप्ट करते हैं हमारे ग्रुप में. पहला कि जैसा कि मैं आपके प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन में आंसर कर चुका हूँ, बियॉन्ड करिकुलम ट्रेनिंग. बियॉन्ड करिकुलम BCT training is a training wherein we look into what exactly the industry needs. Based upon that, we train the student. This is one part. Second part is we keep on training the student right from first year till final year about their soft skill. Soft skill in the sense how to speak, how to write the resume, how to be dynamic, debate, how to quiz, extemper, this type of soft skill programs we generally run, wherein the communication skills of the students are being enhanced. Third thing, you might be knowing that aptitude, mental ability, reasoning, these are basically quant, different kind of things. Periodically, we hire the third party people for conducting a periodic assessment of this quantitative aptitude test, quantitative analysis, mental ability, reasoning, all this type of, we have got a short curriculum, or you can say syllabi being prepared every semester. And this is a regular, you can say, periodic activity which we inculcate in our routine also, and we religiously follow. And the students are also handshaking with us as far as these activities are concerned. So that means 3 things I have said: BCT, beyond curriculum training, soft skill program, and the program of aptitude, logical reasoning, that quant, and all those things. So these 3 entities all together, along with, at the top, along with the regular academics, make them, the students, more susceptible and robust to face any of the recruitment process by any of the company who are coming to recruit the student.
So in this pandemic, companies, how companies are taking the interview, how companies are conducting the interview?
Yes, very right. Like if pandemic would have not been there, you would have been physically, say, interacting me. The same way, the companies are interacting in a virtual mode. What they are doing is they are creating a virtual platform. First step is they are creating a virtual platform wherein aptitude, logical reasoning, quant, and other things, that examination comes. Login ID and password is being provided, and a link is being provided to the student. And within a short span of time, he or she has to appear. This is first step. Now, once, because it is online process, so it is evaluated within 1 hour or 2 hours. Just after evaluation, they cut off certain marks of the written examination, online written examination, and once the cutoff list comes, they provide to the TPO office that these are the students who have been shortlisted in phase 1. Now, phase 2 can be the GD round, wherein the again online GD round is being conducted. And if GD round is not there in some other say companies, they directly ask the TPO that one-to-one interaction or one-to-one HR round will be conducted, or a technical round along with the HR round will be conducted. And then once the slot is being fixed, suppose there are 10 students who are shortlisted, a time will be given along with the names that from 10 to 10:20, student will be interviewed, and student will be sent a link. He or she has to join in that particular link. Panel is already there online, and they ask certain questions, and based upon certain questions, they evaluate. Once the evaluation is being done and the process is over, next day through TPO the result comes that these are the people who have qualified phase 1 of aptitude round, and GD round second, or third PI round, whichever is being there.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर. एंड मेरा अगला सवाल जो है, ये जो सेमिस्टर एग्जामिनेशन और जो इंटरनल एग्जामिनेशन होता है ऑनलाइन मोड में, ये कैसे असेसमेंट लिया जाता है?
देखिए, इसमें दो चीजें हैं. जब आप असेसमेंट की बात करेंगे, क्योंकि किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी में जब सिलेबस पढ़ाया जाता है तो दो तरीके के असेसमेंट होते हैं. एक होता है इंटरनल असेसमेंट. तो इंटरनल असेसमेंट हमारे यहाँ स्लॉट 1, स्लॉट 2 और क्विजेस और कंटिन्यूअस इवैल्यूएशन CA1, CA2, CA3 इस तरीके से किया जाता है, जो कि मैकआउट का एक ऑर्डिनेंसेस है जो हमें फॉलो करना पड़ता है. नाउ स्लॉट 1 और स्लॉट 2 एज पर मैकआउट नॉर्म्स हम लोग ऑनलाइन लेते हैं माई परफेक्टाइज प्लेटफॉर्म. अगर हम डिप्लोमा वाले स्टूडेंट्स की बात करें तो उनको हम ओपन बुक एग्जामिनेशन देते हैं, जो क्योंकि वेस्ट बंगाल बोर्ड उन बच्चों का एंड सेमेस्टर एग्जामिनेशन ओपन बुक में करवाता है. तो जिस नेचर का एंड सेमेस्टर एग्जामिनेशन होता है, उसी नेचर का हम इंटरनल एग्जामिनेशन हमारे बच्चों के लिए कराते हैं, ताकि हमें उन बच्चों को जो एंड सेमेस्टर एग्जामिनेशन है उसके तरफ तैयारी हो सके. नाउ मैकआउट वाले बीटेक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन अगर स्टूडेंट्स की बात करें तो इनका स्लॉट एग्जामिनेशन माई परफेक्टाइज प्लेटफॉर्म पे होता है. प्रैक्टिकल एग्जामिनेशन गूगल मीट पे होता है एंड 1-to-1 वाइवा लिया जाता है सभी बच्चों का. और एंड सेमेस्टर एग्जामिनेशन is being conducted by the MAKOUT people through online, and this is very much similar to how we conduct our slot examination. A link and other things are being provided. First, the form filling and other things are being there. I'm not naming everything, all process. Now, once form filling, everything is there and verification is being done by the OIC. The day of examination, they are being provided by the link. Once the link is being provided, certain formalities are there of MAKOUT that has to be completed. And meanwhile, once the exam is on, even OIC and different type of say invigilator who are being assigned online, they keep on monitoring what kind of activities are being done by the students. And there are certain checks also. I don't want to say highlight all those checks. Student very well knows, but small checks are there which are very much fruitful to conduct the examination in a justifiable way. That is, which is being justifiable once the assessment is being done. So it is very well say done, smoothly conducted, and successfully being executed since last 2 semesters.
ओके सर। सर ये जो सिचुएशन है ये स्टूडेंट के लिए कितना चैलेंजिंग है और कॉलेज की तरफ से स्टूडेंट को हेल्प कितना मिलता है और कैसे कॉलेज हेल्प करता है?
देखिए, दो चीज है। फर्स्ट थिंग इज, स्टूडेंट के लिए चैलेंजिंग है, ये मानना पड़ेगा। नॉट ओनली स्टूडेंट्स बट टू द टीचर्स, बट टू द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर लाइक मी एज a principal. Every time I used to rush and see whether the classes are going on. I ask the teachers to provide me the routine and the link so that, and I also keep on watching whenever I get the time. Now, for student, it is two-way challenging. One way is because student has got a separate mindset. He is at home, and teacher is at his or her home taking the classes. Now, the student who is at home, what kind of environment is there in his or her home is again very important, because even the parents are in stress. Some parents have lost their job. Some parents have, say, met with COVID. Some students have met with COVID. Some students or family members have met with COVID. So different type of, say, uh, environment which is not very conducive to the students. They are facing that kind of thing. Now, what we can do, the student, whenever we are teaching, the student should be taught in such a way that he gets confidence and he overcomes by the problem he is facing in his or her family. That is again very important. And whatever we are teaching, he is very much, you can say, acceptable, or he become adaptive in nature. So we have to read out the mindset of the student, because student is being struggling with the societal problem, with his own family problem, with his own her own problem also, or his her own problem also. Because suppose I'm a student and a teacher is teaching. Suppose you are teaching to me, and today my health issues are not okay. I'm suffering from cold or something like that. Then my mental status will not be good to accept whatever you are teaching. Same way, suppose there is small quarrel or different misbehaving within my family members or with brother and sister, then also my mindset will change. And even this pandemic, due to pandemic, you might have seen the second wave. Second wave has taken the whole India, whole family. I don't think there is any family being left over who has not been impacted by COVID in some or the other way. So this is really a tough time for every one of us. But hands off to the humanity, that due to the strong nature of the humanity and hand holding of each other, we are in position to come up with flying colors to combat with COVID-19.
तो सर अभी WB जेई हाल ही में हुआ है, जेई मेंस अभी भी बाकी है, तो स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आप क्या कहेंगे सर?
देखिए, स्टूडेंट के लिए मैं दो चीजें मैं कहना चाहूंगा। देखो बच्चों, आप लोगों को बिल्कुल एक बर्निंग डिजायर के साथ, मन में एक तीव्र इच्छा के साथ में अपने प्रोफेशनल कोर्स की जो भी तैयारी है, उस तैयारी के साथ में आप WB जेई को तो आपने दे दिया, जेई मेंस भी आप दीजिए। घबराइए नहीं, वक्त हमेशा अच्छा ही आता है। आप देखिए, अंधेरा कितना भी हो, अगर छोटी सी किरण भी होती है, छोटी सी, आप मान लीजिए माचिस की तीली से एक लाइट भी करोगे, छोटी सी लाइट भी एक बहुत गहरे अंधकार में एक चमक पैदा कर सकती है, ऑप्टिमिस्टिक नेचर को क्रिएट कर। तो आप सभी लोग एक ऑप्टिमिस्टिक, एक पॉजिटिविटी के साथ में अपने कैरियर, जो कि आपने इंजीनियरिंग प्रोफेशन में आगे बढ़ने के लिए सोचा हुआ है, उस हिसाब से आप आगे बढ़िए और समय अच्छा आएगा। आई एम रियली वेरी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक एंड पॉजिटिव इन नेचर। और ऐसा ही सोच के साथ में, क्योंकि एक अच्छी सोच हमेशा एक अच्छा इंजाम देती है. So you should be very much optimistic in nature. Look at the bright side. If you look into the bright side, you will get more brighter aspects into your life. I wish you all the best and good luck. And keep on traveling in the right path with the optimistic and enthusiastic nature.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच. आप अपना कीमती वक्त निकाल के हमारे लाइफ में आए, तो उसके लिए आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. तो अब लाइव यहाँ पे खत्म करते हैं हम लोग. तो स्टूडेंट्स, सर की बात सुने हैं तो आगे बढ़ो, डरो मत. एंजॉय योर स्टडीज, एंजॉय योर स्टडीज, एंड यू विल बी इन द टॉप. थैंक यू.